This is the story of Jack. Hello. Jack lived with his mother in a cottage down by the ocean. One day, Jack's mother became very ill. Jack was quite concerned about her. Hello, Mother. How do you feel today? Not well, Jack. I feel death is coming up the path for me. Oh, don't be silly. You'll feel much better soon. I'll take good care of you. Mwah. But Jack knew there may be some truth to what she was saying. Oh, I can't let anything happen to my mother. But Jack had a plan. He ran outside the house and hid behind a bush. And not much later, Death came walking up the path. He did not notice Jack. Jack jumped up and tackled him. He wrestled him to the ground. Jack was able to steal away Death's scythe from him and began hitting him over the head with his own scythe. Each time he hit him, Death shrunk smaller and smaller and smaller until he was less than an inch tall. Jack quickly looked around on the ground and found 2 empty walnut halves. He scooped Death up in them. Jack ran down the path away from the house towards the beach. And when he got to the ocean's edge, he threw the walnut as far as he could out into the ocean. Take that. He watched as the walnut bobbed up and down in the waves. Jack walked home, feeling much better about himself. Oh yeah, I caught Death, threw him away. When he arrived home, his mother was up. Hello, Mother. She was no longer sick at all. Oh no, I am feeling fine. Ah, good, Mother. I knew you'd get over it. I told you so, didn't I? Yes, you are quite right. So, well, my boy, let me tell you how hungry I am. Oh, would you like some lunch, Mother? Yes, but we are all out of food. I have not been able to grocery shop while I was sick. Fear not, Mother, for I will walk to town and I will get us some lunch. Jack headed to town to purchase some lunch for him and his mother. Today is a beautiful day. I caught Death and I threw him away. Jack soon arrived at the town butcher's. Hello, hello. Yes, how may I help you? I would like to purchase some bacon. Oh, some bacon. Let me see if I have any bacon. No, I am all out of bacon. You're all out of bacon? How can you be all out of bacon? Well, in fact, I'm all out of all meat. All meat? How are you out of all meat? Well, you see, the animals, they just won't die. I've tried to butcher some this morning, and they just wouldn't die. The animals wouldn't die? No, they wouldn't die. I usually do it every morning, and today it just wouldn't happen. I don't know what's going on. Yes. So I'm all out of meat. I'm going to lose my business. Oh, dear. Guess I'll try to find some lunch somewhere else. Good luck. Yes, you too. As Jack walked home, he thought to himself, I wonder, could that have anything to do with... No, couldn't possibly be that. It was not long before Jack realized how hungry he was. I am very hungry. If I don't have any bacon for lunch, what are Mother and I going to eat? I'm starving. Jack walked past one of his neighbor's farms on his way home, and he got an idea. Oh, I have an idea. If I just pick a couple vegetables for lunch, they won't mind. There's plenty to harvest. Here we go. This looks like a nice one. Oh, boy. Must not be pulled as hard as he could. But none of the vegetables would come out of the ground. Try this one. Oh, jeez. Maybe this one. Oh, come on, you. Am I this weak from hunger? God, come on. This is ridiculous. What kind of vegetables are they planting here? God, how are they ever going to pick these? I'm out of here. Jack arrived home without any food for lunch. Hello, Mother. I didn't get any lunch. What? You didn't get any bacon? No. The butcher. They were all out of meat. All out of meat? Yes. All out of every kind of meat that there is. Well, why? Why is that? He said that the animals just wouldn't die. They just wouldn't die? No, just wouldn't die. Well then, how are they going to eat the meat? Well, he said he couldn't get any meat. Well then, wouldn't he lose his business? Well, yes, that's what he said. And I tried picking some vegetables on the way home, but they just wouldn't come out of the ground. Oh dear, vegetables wouldn't come out of the ground. That's crazy. I know. I pulled really hard. But do you think this has anything to do with this morning? I was outside and I met Death. You met Death? What? Yes, he was coming up the path and I caught him and I put him in a walnut and I threw him into the ocean. Oh dear. This is very terrible. Well, I was scared for you. I thought he'd come for you. Yes, Jack. You know I've taught you well. You know I've taught you many stories, and I've taught you there's a time when everything must be born and everything must die. And now you've interrupted this, and the world can't change. Well, you're right, Mother, but I was just worried about you. Jack knew his mother was right. He knew what he had to do. He walked down to the beach. He searched and searched, hoping he would find the walnut that he tossed in the ocean earlier. Where is that walnut? Oh, man. Where is that walnut? Why did it have to be such a small walnut? Down at the ocean's edge, the water was playing with a small object, tossing it back up onto the beach, pulling it back into the water, tossing it back up on the beach, pulling it back into the water. Ah, there it is. Jack spotted it. It's the walnut. He reached down, picked it up, carried it back up to the shore. Oh. As he kneeled down and opened up the walnut, there you go, be free. Death emerged and grew back to his full size. Jack jumped as he was very frightened. But Death just kept on walking. No, not that way. Go a different way. Jack ran to follow, but as soon as he began following, Death was way ahead of him. And Jack never caught up. When Jack arrived home, he realized that Death had reached his mother before he could say goodbye. I knew. Over the next few days, many of Jack's friends and Jack's mother's friends gathered at Jack's house. They shared stories of Jack's mother. Many happy ones, and sometimes even sad. Eventually, Jack gathered what money him and his mother had managed to save up. Goodbye, old house. And he journeyed forth into the world in search of his own stories.